Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, June the 21st. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. I'm excited. It's my birthday tomorrow. For those of you on my Twitter account, you know that already because I posted a video about it earlier today, part of my daily car chat series. I don't always put those car chats on Twitter, but sometimes I do, especially if they're good ones or if they're related to the Canucks. So it's my birthday tomorrow. So today's my last day as a 44-year-old. And what a birthday weekend it's going to be. It's going to be all Canucks related. Going to go back to front and talk about everything that's been going on. There's rumors. I just think that we're on the cusp of something big this weekend, or at least the start of something big, the kickoff of our 50th anniversary season. Let's talk about the rumors very quickly, and then I'll talk about what happened last night, and I'll talk about what's going to happen this weekend. Non-draft related, we're starting to hear stuff like Tyson Barrie, the wonderful right shot defenseman of Colorado Avalanche. Are we interested in trading for him? You know, I'd rather have Barrie over a guy like Gartner or Zaitsev or Myers, but we'll see how that goes. So that's a good rumor. We hear strange rumors like Peter Chiarelli potentially being hired to work in the Canucks front office. Not sure how I feel about that. Didn't do so well in Edmonton, but he, of all the bad trades, he had a couple good signings when it comes to contracts, i.e. Draisaitl. But we can talk about that if that actually happens. So a lot of rumors. I think we're going to be inundated with rumors all weekend, which is an exciting time to be a Canucks fan for sure. Last night, I started off at Rogers Arena with the Vancouver Canucks Summer Summit. Their first time they've had one since 2015. Was sitting with Brent, my softball captain and friend. As soon as I walked in, they slapped a VIP lanyard around me and gave me a piece of paper saying, "Hey, after this event, go and you've won an opportunity to take a picture on the draft stage," which was kind of cool. So I got excited about that. Brought Brent with me, of course, but I'll talk about that in a second. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you already know how this ends up in a good way. So then it was John Shorthouse. It was Brian Burke for about 10 minutes telling stories about the Sedins. Then it was about the Sedins for about half an hour to 40 minutes, including Alex Burrows for the last 10 minutes of that. So it was wonderful to see the Sedins. It was wonderful to see Sedins reunited with Burrows. You know, obviously that line making magic for many, many years, especially during the playoffs. So it was wonderful to see them together. You can tell they have good chemistry. They trust each other. They really love each other. That was awesome. No earth-shattering news. Nothing. They just talked about how the Sedins have been doing, what they've been doing. What do they think of the game? What do they think of, the Canucks' future, that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't say fluff, but there wasn't anything of major substance. I was hoping for an announcement for a jersey retirement date for the Sedins. I was hoping for confirmation that Alex Burrows is next up in the Ring of Honor, which is what everyone is suspecting, but none of that came true last night. However, one interesting part, and I tweeted about this yesterday, is there was a graphic that went up. It was at the end of a Sedins tribute video, and it said it said number 33, and a banner unfurled, 2018. Then it said number 22, another banner unfurled, 2018. So they have the two Sedin banners, 22 and 33, and then right in the middle it said February, and then the screen cut off. So at first I thought it was a mistake that they let the video play too long, and then they cut it off because they didn't want anyone to see. But then I thought that was intentional, actually. The more I thought about it last night, I think that was very intentional, and that they were saying it's February, but they haven't set the date yet because the NHL regular season schedule hasn't come out yet. The preseason schedule has come out, but not the regular season. So they couldn't simply name a date already if there's no games assigned to that date. Or maybe the NHL is working on it. Maybe they've already said it, and they've cleared all the dates. They just haven't released the schedule. They usually don't do that till July, August, and August. I think it's August anyways. So all to say, look for the routine. The Sedins jersey retirement day, banners going up, in the rafters of Rogers Arena. Look for it to be in February. And I think, I looked at the calendar. You think it'd be on a Saturday night. It doesn't have to be. But I believe Nathan's was on a Saturday night against Tampa, if I'm not mistaken, back in December of way back in the day. So I'm guessing it's a Saturday night. You look at the 4 Saturdays in February. It's the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd. Oh, Daniel Sedin wears number 22. So, and February is the second month, but that's not much of an issue. I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the jersey retirement for the Sedins is going to be on Saturday night, February the 22nd. Don't know who they're playing. I don't think it matters, actually. So I think that's my guess. We'll come back to this video Friday, June 21st. Clay's Canucks commentary. We'll come back to this video to see if I'm right, but I'm guessing, going on a limb, saying the Sedins retirement will be on February the 22nd of 2020. Part of the Canucks 50th season. So that was good. So we went to line up for a picture, and then as we're lining up, we see that the Sedins and Burrows haven't left the stage, and sure enough, Brent and I got our picture taken with both Sedins and Burrows. It went Henrik, then it went Brent, then it went Burrows, then it went me, and then it went Daniel. So pretty cool experience. You know, we didn't take selfies, we didn't take our own pictures. They're going to be official photos that will come out later. But as I met them all and wished them luck, thanked them for everything done for the city, said God bless to them, I said to Henrik, and I wrote a couple songs about you guys a couple years ago, and he says, "Oh, thank you." So that was that wasn't supposed to be a Swedish accent. I'm not sure what that was. It sounded more like I had to go to the washroom. But anyway, I was very happy that Henrik, said that. It was a very humble greeting, but it was a very quick interaction, admittedly, and that was really cool. Then I booked it over the Commodore Ballroom, met my friend there, and we went to the Tribute to Botchford event. It was outstanding. A couple thousand people there, or at least 1,000. It felt like 1,000. It was packed. Good music and comedy, which I missed because I was late getting there. I missed his wife, Kat Botchford, speaking. I heard it was very emotional, very touching, as it should have been. And then for the 2 hours I was there, it was pretty cool. It was basically two panels. Halford and Bruff hosted a local panel first, and that was with Ray Ferraro, Harman Dial, and Jeff Patterson. So they went for about 20 minutes to half an hour, maybe about half an hour. It was good, telling botch stories, of course, and interspersed with some, what should the Canucks do at the draft? What's Jim Benning going to do? What's Louis Eriksson going to do? All these kind of things. And then the big guns came out, the national guys, hosted by Craig Custance of TSN, and it was Pierre LeBrun, Bob McKenzie, James Myrtle, and James Duthie. And that was an excellent panel. They told stories also about NHL in general, and of course about Botchford, especially their first impressions. And everyone says the same thing, that their first impression of Botchford wasn't great, their first experience wasn't great, but then they grew to love him and certainly respect him. So overall, great night. Got to meet a lot of people. So shout out to everyone who I met. I can't remember all the names, but I met probably a good 24 people last night. It's funny, I'm certainly don't think I'm like a Ferraro or a McKenzie or a Duthie or a J-Pad or whatever, but there are often times where, and I just get a kick out of this because my ego's so big, where I would be talking to people and there'd be a small line of 1 or 2 people waiting to talk to me. Not a big line, but it was a line. Actually, I'm not sure if one person constitutes a line, but it's kind of cool. It was a constant stream of meeting people, some for the first time, some just catching up after not seeing them after a couple of years, whether it's fans, whether it's writers or vloggers or bloggers or media, all the like. I had a really good time hanging out, meeting a lot of people, and just being able to talk Canucks. So that was a really, really fun time, and I was grateful for that night. I was grateful to participate and to contribute a little bit to the family's fortunes as they continue to go on through life without their husband, Kat's husband, and without the kids, without their father. Very sad, but yet a very wonderful night, great celebration, and a lot of energy, a lot of laughs last night. So I was grateful to be a part of that. So again, thank to everyone I met last night. Some for the first time, some rekindling old friendships or relationships. It was awesome to see all of you, and thanks for saying hi. I expect more of that today and tomorrow, as it's day 1 and day 2 of the NHL Draft. Tonight, it's only the first round. It's going to last 2 or 3 hours because they milk it, right? Bettman's there. Everyone's got to congratulate the St. Louis Blues and thank Vancouver for the hospitality. And then we'll see what happens. We anticipate, obviously, Jack Hughes to go number 1, Capo Caco number 2. It sounds like Turcotte's going to go number 3 and then after that, to Chicago. Then after that, does Colorado take Byram at 4, or do they go with someone else? And then, I don't think Bowen Byram is getting past 5 at LA. So that's what the top 5 is going to look like. If, it could be Cousins, it could be Doc, it could be Zegras, it could be anyone, Caulfield, that goes at number 4. So we'll see. Be very interesting to see what Colorado does, given their glut at, in a good way. They're good. They have a lot of defensemen. Or maybe they're trying to move Tyson Barrie to Vancouver, for instance, because they anticipate drafting Bowen Byram. I guess that's the cool thing about this weekend is you don't just worry about the pick as it is at that very moment. You got to think of the overall picture. You got to think of what's the salary cap going to be. A lot of talk that the salary cap, they haven't announced it yet, and it's weird that they haven't announced it before the draft because it obviously affects the way you wheel and deal and leverage and all those things, negotiating. So that's another interesting aspect. But tonight, looking forward to being there with my season ticket partner Mike. So we will be there tonight, and at 10, barring a trade up or down, I would love for the Canucks to get Matthew Boldy, the winger from the U.S. National Development Team. Obviously a lot's got to happen. You never know what's going to happen in the 9 picks before Vancouver picks, but like kind of those guys, they're going to be gone. The Hughes, Kako, Byram, Zegras, Turcotte, maybe Caulfield might even be gone by then. Doc, Cousins. There's a lot of guys that need to go before Vancouver. So it's kind of hard to speculate who they're going to get at 10. But all things being equal, given who I think is going to be available at 10, I would love for them to go for Matthew Boldy, a skilled big winger who can play with Pettersson and Besser, maybe be that line mate for them for the future. But we will see what happens. Tonight I won't be live streaming because my Wi-Fi wasn't working there, and I don't want to I don't want to use all my data, but I'll certainly be live tweeting, if that makes sense. Why do you say live tweeting? It's not like you tweet when you're not alive. But I'll be tweeting as things go, some of the picks, some reaction, if I see people whispering at the Canucks table, whatever it may be. So I'm excited about that, excited to hang out with my season ticket partner, Mike, and then excited to meet all of you. So I'll be there from about 3:30 on. That's when doors open, and I'll just be roaming the concourse, hanging out. Would love to chat with any of you, take pictures. Not that you want a picture of me. Well, president of the GLCPC, maybe you do want a picture with me, but would love to chat with any of you guys and ladies at the draft tonight. And then when the Canucks pick at 10, we'll see what happens from there. I'm sitting in section 308, so down the side, row 3, so pretty good seats actually, right center ice, and then three on the third row, seats 1 and 2, so right on the aisle too. So whether you want to come find me during the draft or throughout the draft or before the draft, that's where I'll be sitting tonight in section 308. I can't remember where I am tomorrow. I'm in the lower bowl somewhere, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. I'll tweet that out tomorrow. And tomorrow's gonna be a lot slower, I presume. It's a longer day. It's all the rounds, and a lot of maybe more. It's a little more boring, right? It's not as exciting. You don't know as many of the guys, or at least I won't. So I have a lot of time to meet a lot of people tomorrow. I think there's gonna be more people there tomorrow, anyways, than today. So regardless, if you're there, I love to say hi. I love to chat Canucks, chat draft, chat about trades, Edler, Eriksson, Pettersson, whatever you want to chat about. I love to chat about it. So thanks for watching this. Rambled a little bit, but I'm excited. Oh, and I forgot to say, after tonight's draft from 5 to 8, go home, rest for a couple hours, and then I turn 45 at the stroke of midnight, and then at midnight I'll be supervising a roulette table at my son Sean's after-grad. So my Sean's graduating from Hugh Boyd Secondary. He had his convocation already a month ago, as you guys know. It's when I flew back from Edmonton. And then tonight is the dinner dance, so I won't be able to take pictures with him because I'll be at the draft, but not that he wants pictures with me. That's kind of like a theme of today's vlog, but I'll be serving for 8 hours at the after-grad. In the first 5 hours of my shift, I'll be supervising a roulette table, so that should be a lot of fun. And that's how I'm going to spend my birthday, at least the first few hours. Go home, shower, and then drive out to Rogers Arena for day 2. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Then Sunday, charity golf tournament, which is kind of cool. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment below. I'll do my best to read, react, and reply. Talk about anything you want, but I guess you can talk about last night's events, Summer Summit, Botchford event, if you're at both like me, or if you want to talk about draft, predict who we're going to take, or talk about any of these rumors that we're hearing, Barry, Lucic, Eriksson, Chiarelli, whoever it may be. I appreciate you guys, and I can't wait. I'm very grateful for everything I have, and I'm grateful for this platform that I have, that you take the time to watch these videos, these highly edited, highly technical videos of me sitting in my car blabbing for 13 minutes now. All right, have a great day. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. You can tell I'm in a good mood. It's my last day of being a 44-year-old. Onward and upward we go. God bless, and go Canucks go.